and I was told that I was now the oldest practicing physician in the world.
Meet the man who's redefining aging. Today, we're diving into the incredible wisdom of Dr. Howard Tucker, a living legend in the world of medicine and a true inspiration for anyone chasing a long, vibrant life. At over 100 years young, Dr. Tucker holds the Guinness World Record as the longest-serving doctor, and yes, you heard that right. He's been practicing neurology for more than 7 decades, helping countless patients with his brilliant mind and steady hands. But here's the twist: Dr. Tucker isn't just a medical marvel, he's also a TikTok sensation, sharing his secrets to longevity with millions of fans around the world. He's living proof that age is truly just a number. In this video, we'll uncover 5 powerful longevity tips from Dr. Howard Tucker, a World War II veteran who, at 102 years old, is still actively practicing medicine. And don't miss the final tip, where we reveal exactly what he eats every day to stay sharp, energized, and thriving well into his second century. First tip: delay your retirement as late as possible.
Retirement is the enemy of longevity.
One of Dr. Howard Tucker's most surprising and powerful longevity tips is to delay retirement for as long as you can. According to him, staying mentally active and engaged with meaningful work is one of the best ways to keep your brain sharp and your spirit alive. At 102 years old, he still practices neurology, proving that purpose and passion don't have an expiration date. In fact, Dr. Tucker is the kind of person who never stops learning. At the age of 67, he earned a law degree just for the challenge of it. In interviews, he said he went to law school out of curiosity and intellectual interest, not to change careers. He never actually practiced law full-time, but he did combine his legal knowledge with his medical expertise by occasionally serving as a medical legal expert in court cases.
Erasmus, 15th century Dutch philosopher, who said, "Study every day as if you were to live forever, play each day as if you were to die tomorrow."
And when the world shut down during the recent pandemic, he didn't stay on the sidelines. He continued treating patients, showing extraordinary dedication and courage. For Dr. Tucker, retirement isn't the gateway to relaxation, it's often the beginning of decline. At age, when asked about what he wants to learn next, he replied he wants to learn more about computers.
Well, I'm thinking of studying computers since I'm way behind. I just want to learn so I can know that I'm in this century.
While many people in their middle age struggle to keep up with social media, Dr. Howard Tucker has become a TikTok sensation in his own right. Embracing new platforms with ease, he continues to share his knowledge and life lessons with younger generations, proving that it's never too late to connect, inspire, and keep learning. Second tip: be active. When it comes to staying physically active, Dr. Howard Tucker is a powerful example of how movement fuels longevity. Though he skied into his 80s, he still embraces winter sports through snowshoeing, and keeps a steady routine that includes walking 2 to 3 miles on a treadmill 3 to 4 times a week.
I exercise. I get on the treadmill. I used to run outside, but it's too rough for me now. So I do it on the treadmill. I do 2 to 3 miles a couple of times a week.
He also enjoys spending time on a standing bike, keeping things low impact but consistent. One of the reasons he prioritizes exercise is to maintain strong leg muscles, which are essential not only for mobility but also for preventing age-related decline. In fact, a 2019 study published in the Journal of Gerontology found that leg strength in older adults is strongly linked to better brain function and overall longevity. Dr. Tucker embodies this research in action. His active lifestyle supports both his physical independence and sharp mental clarity. He often emphasizes that you don't need to do intense workouts, just move regularly, challenge your legs, and stay on your feet. Exercise isn't optional, it's a lifelong habit that keeps him energized, capable, and still making rounds as a practicing neurologist at 102. Third tip: have a loving relationship for longevity.
We got married, 4 kids, 10 grandkids. We're at 66 years.
What's Dr. Tucker's secret to a happy, long marriage?
Key is compromise. As my father would say, and I've adopted it, my father would say, when I'm coming home from work, driving home from work, I will think, boy, I'm looking forward to a good meal and read a book. When I get home, my wife says, let's go to the movies. So we compromise. We go to the movies.
A healthy, loving family life does more than bring joy. It actually plays a powerful role in reducing stress and protecting long-term health. When surrounded by people who offer emotional support, warmth, and understanding, the body produces less cortisol, the hormone associated with chronic stress. High cortisol levels over time can contribute to inflammation, heart disease, weakened immunity, and even memory loss. But strong family bonds act like a buffer, helping individuals recover faster from life's challenges and maintain emotional balance. Dr. Tucker gives a practical and important message on how to lose tension.
Reduce your tension. Tension also comes from hatred. If you hate, unless you're abusing them physically, it eats you up more than it hates up the person that you hate. So give up your hatreds. Put it aside to recognize, don't be judgmental. Don't hate them for generalized reasons.
One of the most compelling studies on longevity and well-being is the Harvard study of adult development, which has followed participants for over 85 years. It found that close, supportive relationships, more than wealth, fame, or even genetics, are the strongest predictors of long-term health and happiness. People who maintained warm connections with family, partners, or close friends not only lived longer but also experienced less cognitive decline and greater emotional well-being. As the researchers famously put it, good relationships keep us happier and healthier, period. Fourth tip: enjoy everything in moderation.
I just say everything in moderation.
Dr. Howard Tucker's fourth longevity tip is simple but powerful: enjoy everything in moderation. He doesn't follow strict diets or chase fads. Instead, he believes in eating sensibly, savoring what he loves in small amounts, and avoiding excess. One key reason he emphasizes moderation is because it helps maintain a healthy weight, which plays a major role in preventing age-related diseases like diabetes, heart disease, and even certain cancers. Research published in journals like The Lancet and JAMA has shown that maintaining a stable, healthy body weight, especially in midlife, is linked to a significantly lower risk of early mortality.
Everything in moderation, except no smoking. I exercise, I eat whatever I want, watch my weight.
Overeating and obesity are also connected to chronic inflammation, which accelerates aging and cognitive decline. Dr. Tucker's balanced approach allows him to enjoy life's pleasures, like dessert or wine, without tipping the scale or harming his health. His motto: nothing in excess, just enough to enjoy life and stay well. It's a gentle, realistic habit that's easy to sustain, and clearly, it's served him well for over a century. Finally, let's dive into what Dr. Howard Tucker, at 102 years old, actually eats on a daily basis, because yes, longevity really does start on your plate. The breakfast.
Our breakfast, for example, begins with a citrus during season, citrus during the winter, melon during the summer, and then I put the breakfast on the table. So what I do then is cut up banana, strawberries in season, blueberries. I like raspberries. My wife doesn't. So I just keep those on the side, and some milk. 2% milk is what we use. And that's breakfast, sometimes cereal.
Dr. Tucker starts his day with a colorful, nutrient-rich breakfast that supports both body and brain, a habit that aligns beautifully with long-term health and longevity. His plate often includes a variety of seasonal fruits, such as citrus in the winter, melons in the summer, along with everyday staples like bananas, strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries. Citrus fruits like oranges and grapefruits are packed with vitamin C, which boosts the immune system and supports collagen production for healthier skin and joints. Bananas are a great source of potassium, which helps regulate blood pressure and supports muscle function, especially important in older adults to prevent falls and fatigue. Melons, including cantaloupe and watermelon, are rich in hydrating water content and antioxidants, helping to keep the body refreshed and cells protected from damage. He pairs these fruits with a serving of 2% skimmed milk, which offers calcium, vitamin D, and protein, all vital for preserving bone density and muscle mass. For hydration throughout the day, he enjoys drinking tea.
And then tea. We drink a lot of tea. Some articles say tea is better because it helps clean out the arteries, and others say coffee is better. Well, I just don't happen to like the taste of coffee. So we're tea drinkers. We used to get wonderful concoction from England. It was a combination of various teas, and we drank tea all the time of that wonderful mixture. A pound of this or quarter pound of that, all mixed up.
When it comes to longevity, tea can be a powerful daily habit, and some varieties stand out for their health-boosting properties. Green tea is perhaps the most famous, especially in Japan, where it's linked to lower mortality rates and healthy aging thanks to its high levels of catechins like EGCG, which help fight inflammation and protect the heart and brain. Oolong tea, popular in China, supports metabolism and heart health, while white tea, the least processed of all, is packed with antioxidants that may slow signs of aging and protect skin and cells. Black tea offers its own benefits, particularly for cardiovascular health, and is widely enjoyed in many long-living cultures. Herbal teas also play a role. Chamomile can reduce stress, hibiscus may lower blood pressure, and turmeric or ginger tea support immunity and fight chronic inflammation. Whichever you choose, a warm cup of tea isn't just soothing, it might also help you live a longer, healthier life. For lunch, you would be surprised to hear what Dr. Tucker has to say.
I usually skip lunch. If you skip lunch, it's not so important. If you skip it for enough days in a row, you're not hungry at lunch. You're more efficient. Of course, you're not drowsy. Then I go home for dinner. Well, we eat fish, we eat a lot of vegetables, even broccoli. And rarely do we have cake or pies for dessert. We just don't. Sometimes we eat another piece of fruit, or sometimes we don't have anything.
So, what's his take on eating meat and desserts? It all circles back to his golden rule: everything in moderation.
Although we do cheat and take a little ice cream, but I don't think that's so bad for you. And occasional meat. There's no question we eat meat.
There is one thing he absolutely avoids.
No cigarettes.